Hello again everybody, and welcome again to my YouTube Trains channel. Hopefully you are a regular visitor to my channel, which is great, so thank you for that. As you may remember, if you are a regular, that the last few videos I've done have been all about DMUs, EMUs, DEMUs and HSTs and similar sort of things, and that spread across 5 videos, parts 1 through 5, which was a pretty big task to do, but I got there, and I want to thank you all for the amazing reception it has received. Now, today's video, I'm going to sort of go back to normality, if that's the right term to use. We're going to have a bit of fun with some 2P's, a P2, as a pair of 14xx's, and I did forget to mention in the title there a couple of 4P's. So it's already been told, the title has told you what's coming, so let's just go ahead and do it, and let's have some fun. Here we go. Let's do this then. First out, onto the turntable, we've got this beautiful livery of a 2P, in the beautiful Somerset and Devon joint livery. Absolutely gorgeous. We just move her to the outlet line there, fantastic, and gently bring her out, as we try to do always. Right, now that stop in there is not a problem with the loco or the track, it is purely me trying to be careful, because as the outlet is down a bit of a hill, sometimes the locos go a bit too fast, and I'm trying to accommodate for that. But no worries, we're out, and she's coming round. Today I'm not going to tell you much about any information on these, because it's just a change video, just a bit of a fun video. Right, just bring her to a stop here. Now she's going to have to battle over this changeover point of mine, and she's done it, brilliant. Now I can tell you, as she's going right round to the outside track, that this is a later Hornby model, which is a locomotive driven one, but I found the tender extremely light, and when I did a trial run she wouldn't go down that point changeover of mine, so I've added extra weight to the tender, because I do consider it to be pretty lightweight. But anyway, here she comes. I'm going to pick up some tankers with this, so here we go. Keep your eyes out. Gently does it as always. Yeah, nice clump click there. I'm sure that's on. Right, forwards we go. Hang on, why isn't she moving? Come on, today. Oh, that's better. Sorry, my fault, I got the wrong switch. Right, okay, here she goes. We only need to pull the tankers that she's pulling out as far as that point just there, under the Murgatroyd tank, as you can see. I'll tell you about that in a bit. So we'll just get these few out first, because we're going to back her onto some more. Polo is the last one. Right, okay, time to change the point. Zebedee, we've done that. Right, back her up onto some more tankers. Here we goes. Cool and gently does it as always, and I think, yep, another lovely clump click. We've got them all. That's without a doubt. Okay, let's bring these out all together now. Now you'll see, as these are all coming out, you'll note that when we get to here, the yellow tanker, I still haven't put any new transfers on it. That's an original Triang. In fact, as most of the last few are here, they're all original Triang tankers. I have changed all the wheels on them, of course, to modern steel wheels, metal wheels. But yeah, no worries, I will get around to doing that one day on that yellow one. I keep saying it, and I still haven't done it. But anyway, we're now on second line. Line 2 in the middle of the 3 lines. Bring those through. Yep, a couple of, I think those last 2 there are, I think they might be Dapol, I think. Right, okay, to the next 2P. This time it's another Hornby one. I've already put the turntable ready, so we'll just swing that round. Yep. Perfect on the outlet line. This time it's 644 in LMS black. Beautiful loco. So come on, let's bring her through as well. Yeah, doing the job great, but just to there, because I need to change that point. Right, that's okay. Let's back her up onto some low loaders first. There we go. Brilliant, perfect coupling. Couldn't ask for better. Right, gently pull these out, because we need to pick up some more in reverse as well. There we go. Let's do this. Some of these low loaders have got the logs on, some of them haven't. I do believe I've got the logs somewhere, but I can't find them at the moment. Right, so change both these points. That one and that one. Yep. It's easier to do them by hand, really, even though they are electrified, but it's quicker than messing around looking for the right levers. So we'll just carefully back this up. Excuse me. And grab some more. That's a perfect clunk click. That was a definite good coupling. Right, time to bring them all out. Let's go for this. And while we do so, I will tell you that this black LMS 2P, she's an earlier Hornby one, and it is actually a tender driven one, and she's brilliant. Excuse me again, a bit of a head cold today. So bring her around. She's on line 1 on Super 4 track, number 644 look, and she was dreadful when I bought her, and after a massive service she's doing the business really, really well. So just let's get her through and stop. Oh, a bit of an abrupt stop, sorry about that. And there's the brake. Right, let's move on to the next bit. Here then is where the pair of 14x's come into their own being. Originally I planned to do it with just one, but unfortunately, even though it's got traction tyres, one just would not do it. But then again, putting two together makes it more fun and yeah, interesting and something different. So I'm going to back these few freight wagons onto the next siding here, using the pair of locos to couple up to these there, which is fine. And we're going to pull all of these out. Now, I have featured some of these wagons before in a previous video, but I think I only featured about 10 or maybe 12 of them. In actual fact, I actually have 38 of them, and they are all out now on the layout. So we stop there at this point again, so change that so we can go back and get a few more. Let's do this nice and gently. Oh, I love the sound when all the couplings back up onto each other like that. Brilliant. And another, yeah, perfect clunk click. Let's pull them all out, all 38 of them. I think I've counted them right. So here they go, pulled by both the 14x's. One of them is the Great Western Railways one in the beautiful green normal GWR livery. Here's the end of it, look. And the other one is from my Titfield Thunderbolt set, basically. Now I've had to stop them there. I need to change this point because the length of this is so long, as you can see here, that I do need to get the locos right round and over that point, so which is why I needed to change it. So as you can see, the first one there is the black one with the scribbled out GWR, which of course was the Great Western Railways, the Titfield Thunderbolt one. But they look great together. The beautiful green Great Western one, guard van or brake van there on the end, and then of course all these. Now I know that I always call them Pug and Co, but I know it's not the right. It should be Pew and Co. I believe that's correct, but I just say it for a bit of fun anyway. So we'll take them right through to the end of this set. Never ending this is. Come on, yeah, there's the end. Right, time to take the 1400 classes off and put on the P2, as you can see here. Now, of course, the P2 would obviously have been pulling passenger services almost certainly. Quicker here, look, you can see I've changed the coupling on her for the large decoupling, as she does have the NEM pocket, which enabled me to do that, so it makes up with the wagons. So let's go. Oh, hang on, woo, hang on. That was a bit quick, John. Actually, no, it wasn't, because I've just realised I was in control of the situation, but the reason she did that was because that for that split second, all the couplings of all 39 wagons, including the brake, basically took up the slack. So that wasn't particularly my fault. But as you can see now, she is pulling these at a gentle speed, a good speed, I would say, to the end there. Bring her around here and stop her at the front first, so you can have another look at the beautiful Cock of the North, the beautiful 282. There we go. Here then is the plan of attack for today. First of all, on this line 2 here, I've reversed the direction of the whole train. In other words, she's going anti-clockwise now rather than clockwise, which is the way she came out of the sidings of the stations. I've also reversed the locomotive, the 2P, to pull them all backwards, because it's nothing unusual about that. It was many times seen in the good old days of steam anyway. I'm actually not quite sure why it would happen, but maybe we'll come to that later. But just bring her in through this once. As you can see, there she is. So that's what you're going to see shortly. So we'll now move on in a second or two to the next one, which is of course the inner line. Now I've kept this one in the clockwise direction in the way she came out. So we just take this round the once, because again this is how you're going to see it running. Nice and simple. Today's video really is just a great fun running session. Nothing else, nothing super special. Bring her around to the front for you. Here she comes. Perfect. So there you have it. There's your 3 for today. All out. All kitted up with freight and all raring to go. So let's do this. Line 1 then, 644, the black LMS 2P. Now what I have done here, which you may notice or you may not, but I'll tell you anyway, is I've added one extra low loader there on it, and there's a reason for that which we'll come to shortly. I've also changed the guard fan because the other one for some reason or other was derailing. I think we've got a problem with the wheel gauge, so I'll put a different one on. Not that it's a big deal. So we've got her going. I'll explain more about that wagon, extra wagon, later. Let's let her come round again. As I say, it's just a fun video and a good time running video. Another slurp of my whisky. That's better. Bit of lubricant. Right, here we go then, line 2 with the beautiful Somerset and Devon Joint Railway. It's a fantastic livery, this is. It's a gorgeous loco, and look at that crawl as well. I mean, you know, it's a later Hornby one, it should be good, but you know, we're on DC here, and she's doing really well. Yeah, wonderful. Great model, really is a cool and good working model. Like I say, I put a bit of extra weight in the tender, and that does make a big difference. Right, here comes number 1 again. Lovely, jubbly. And number 2. And I think these speeds are really quite good. Very steady, very sensible, so we'll leave them both at this. Yeah, looks fine to me. I'll swing the camera over here, and now we should be onto the P2. Let's let that go by. Yeah, it's a really nice looking speed, that is. Very sensible. Right, the P2 it is. Now, as you know, when I started off a little bit earlier, she jerked because all the couplings had to pull together, take up all the slack. But this time I've already done it in front, so as you can see now, she's going to pull away more realistic and a beautiful steady speed. I will also tell you this is a DCC ready one, sorry, not ready, fitted one, and it will run fine on DC. The only thing I have found with it though, for some strange reason, it goes the wrong way on the controllers. So I think I need to go inside and just swap the 2 motor wires around, but other than that, it's not a problem, as long as I remember to put it in the direction opposite to what I want it to go. Yeah, it's looking fine, that was good. Both brakes together there, in fact all 3 of them nearly. I'm creeping the speed up on the P2, obviously, I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, I know she's basically a passenger locomotive, was for passenger duties, but I would imagine, like all steam locomotives, irrelevant of prestige and style and type, I think at some point in their lives they would have pulled freight, particularly during the war years, of course, so not a problem. I don't think she looks out of place pulling the freight. Yeah, I've just got the speed that little bit faster on that one. Not over the top, it just looks okay. Just seems to be that sensible to take it that little bit faster than the other two. As this then is just a running session, a bit of a fun running session, so to speak, basically I'm going to let you enjoy the view, watching them all doing the business, pulling all the freight, and I'll just button mile it and stop gabbing on for a little while, let you enjoy the view and watch them go round, and if I think of something good to say, I'll chime in as I feel up to it. It's all looking good though, guys. Looks really cool from here. Well, through the viewfinder. I hope it does for real. Try and grab a few different angles for you, as always. That looks great, doesn't it, with the 38 of those freight wagons on there. Look, actually it's quite funny because the one next to the brake van, the one right on the end before the brake, it's the only one that's got coal in it, and I can't get it out. It seems to be well fixed, so yeah, just looking near the brake van really. View from the top now, with all three of them individually, that is, going round, show you through around the layout. Obviously the Somerset and Devon joint railway there. It is an amazing looking locomotive. I love that colour scheme. It's really, really, really good. Okay, now the black LMS one. Yeah, watching her go round the loop. By the way, if you want to find out a bit more about the 2P's, I think my friend Sam has done a review on the Somerset and Devon joint railway one, which I think probably covers all the all the 2P's really. So you can always go and check that out. He's done quite a good video on that actually. Of course, here now is the P2. Right. Now quick fade out there because I stopped line 1 to add some extra freight in the form of 2 4P's and a 2P. So it slowly does it. Here we go, there's the 4P on the low loader. There's another 4P and a 2P added to the haulage on line 1. Wicked. Hey, listen guys, don't blame me for that one. Don't blame me for that. I had my friend Howard down from Leeds. He comes down once every couple of weeks and we talk shop and have a day together. And I was telling him about doing this video about the P2s and the 2P, etc. And he says, oh, why don't you do this then for a bit of fun? And yeah, I sort of couldn't resist it. So I'm sorry for the tongue-in-cheek there, but it was just a bit of fun. And you can blame him. Okay, a few more shots from around the room. Just gives a bit of a perspective from different angles. Yeah, and another one. In fact, I haven't done this angle before. This is taken with the small camera just on the start of the rise to the right of the layout, so it's a different view that we haven't seen before. Yeah, looks interesting. Yeah, I quite like that one. This one you've probably seen before in some of my other videos, but again, just a different angle, just get a bit of a gist out of it. Yeah, and another slight move of the small camera. I've enjoyed doing this. It's made a massive change from a lot of the previous videos. Very pleasant change. Different view again, from low down. And this time we're on the we're on the fourth wagon back on the P2, and you can see her obviously up front there. That's why I brought the camera a bit further back, doing the rounds. And obviously you can see everything else to the side. It looks really cool, this. Yeah. I think the onboard cam is a good looking view when I do that. Right. Okay. Well, we're at the end more or less. So let's start slowing them down. Gently does it. Yeah, it's a lovely long one, that one. I love that. All those Pure & Co. wagons on. Here she comes, steady as we go. And to a stop. Thank you. That's cool. Perfect stop. Right, let's get the 2P. She comes round. Gently does it. Beautiful SD and S and D J R. Get it right. Sorry, I've had a whiskey now. Oh no, nearly disaster. Okay, that's those two. Okay, and one more then with the LNS Black 2P. Yep, any second now. There she is. Lovely jubbly. A lovely gentle style. Great, look at this for a crawl. It's, you know, for a tender driven one again, it's really good. Mind you, I've serviced it like. Oh, that's perfect look. Oh, beautiful. So there you go, there's one. There's t'other, and there's t'other. So there's your three for today. So thanks a lot. Hope you enjoyed the show. As always, it's good night, God bless, be good, take care, and best of health from me, John. John's Amazing Trains. That's the end, guys. See you all in my next video. Bye.